Leading returning wide receiver. 2 catches last year. So true sophomore this year. You guys with him?
Hey, you just move up a little bit closer to us. Perfect.
All right. Mark started off.
Looking to double your output this year.
Yes, sir.
We're ready.
Now, is that kind of a wild stat? 2 catches, you're the leading returning receiver.
Hey man, I can't complain. 2 catches, the ball came my way 2 times. I made the best of it. So hey, whatever time the ball goes up in the air, I'm gonna make the best of it.
How do you want to elevate that this year? I mean, I'm sure you want to do you kind of put the expectation on yourself to play a more prominent role?
Of course, I take the role of leadership because just growing up, being around teams, I've always been a leader. So I think being with the receiver core we have, the talent we have, has been kind of my role to show them the way of how to do things at this level, how consistent to be. And I kind of take that role with pride. So that's what I keep elevating my game as much as possible. Try to be the best receiver in this underdog.
The intensity of the spring practices, I mean, there are a lot of hands-off coaches that won't get on you, right? That'll just kind of observe what's going on. How different of a feeling is it from this year to last year?
I mean, honestly, I feel like as a team, we elevated. So in terms of coaching-wise, I think elevation as well. I have not too much to say about that, but I think we're going definitely in the right direction in terms of ODU as well, because our team, in terms of offense and defense, has elevated in terms of secondary, up front, trenches, whatever. So I think we're going in the right direction, 100%.
But it's also, you mentioned kind of ODU going in the right direction. It's been a while since this program's experienced the winning season.
Yes, sir.
Want to know is your approach, but is that a conversation? Like, hey, we really want to get this back on the right track here?
Yes, sir. Of course. Since being that it's such a young program, and we kind of dictate the success of where the history goes. Always looking for a win-and-0 mindset. How can we be the next step? How can we be the winning team? You know what I'm saying? So whenever we come out here, we're looking to attack the day. We're looking to be the best ever, best whatever it is we're doing. As far as receiving core, as far as the team, quarterbacks, linemen, D-linemen, we're just looking to be the best as a whole, so we can take that step and be the winning program or the winning season for ODU.
There's a lot of expectation on this offense this year, especially behind a guy like maybe Colton or Quinn, because they were in the spotlight last year. Do you guys wear that almost as like a badge of honor? Like, hey, there's a lot expected out of this offense this year?
Of course. I mean, the talent we have as far as all across the board, in the quarterback room, in the receiving room, in the running back room, I mean, the expectations can't be nothing but high because we know what we're capable of. We know the abilities we have. We know the discipline we have. So it's just as far as execution, that's all that's left up to us, and discipline. And I think definitely we're up for a big season.
You said you embrace that leadership role and you're comfortable in it, but did it come a little bit quicker for you than you thought it might in your college career?
I say so. I mean, my wide receiver coach, Coach Cook, he kind of instilled that mindset into me, being that, I'm the returning receiver with, 2 catches for however many yards. It's just, okay, now it's up to me being that person, being the ability that I have, that I have to maintain that role, I have to take ownership in that role, and it would only benefit me as far as being consistent in myself and being consistent in the receiving room and being consistent as a person to my fellow players and receivers.
What's the biggest takeaway that you get from last year's outgoing receivers that aren't here anymore?
Are you saying as far as like the difference between the 2 receivers?
The lessons that you are taking away into your leadership role this year.
I'd say we definitely have a more reactive receiver room. Like they take everything into consideration with a grain of salt, and they're nothing personal. It's always, okay, how can we better ourselves, and how can we better ourselves as a whole? How can we be very detailed? How can we be minute to the little things?
Sounds like the receiving group is a kind of a blank slate, pretty much.
Yes, sir.
What's that like?
It's honestly, it's different, but it's been nothing but positive because there's so many different personalities, but they all kind of blend together as a whole, and it makes our receiving room kind of fit because we have size, we have speed, we have shiftiness. Every aspect you want as far as a receiver in the game, there's somebody who has it. So it's been kind of good. It's definitely upgrade from the last receiving room we had, and even the last receiving room we had was pretty good, but I'd say we're definitely taking it up a level with the talent we have.
Which aspect do you bring?
I say I bring every aspect. Whatever aspect you need out of me, I'm gonna do it. As far as it's consistency, going up to get it, making a move, route running, whatever you need, I'm gonna go do it. And if I can't do it right now, I'm gonna make sure I do it.
What are your personal goals for 2025 as well as team goals?
Personal goals, I would say, of course, to be All-American. My personal goal in terms of just how I am, of course, I want to be the best receiver in the Sun Belt. For a team goal, I definitely want to make it to the Sun Belt Championship and win the Sun Belt Championship, of course.
You talked about a lot of new faces in the wide receiver room. How are those new faces integrating, and how is the wide receiver room as a whole rising up to the opportunities for this offense with all the experience that's gone?
I think it's been, look, man, they've been here for a few weeks now, and they're already consistently making plays whenever you need them, whenever you need to look at their way. If I'm not getting the ball, somebody else is getting the ball, and they're making something big happen. So it's been, look, if I can't get it, somebody else will. That's how it's been.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Naim. Appreciate it.